All right. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, everything and anything else. I'm Bman 1542, and today we are doing a live skills only run of Play the Spire. I haven't played this game in a while, but I know it can be done. I've done it a couple of times, and it will be skill cards only. I think this setup has 10 skill cards I can grab. But the most important is this one, because it allows us to do damage with skill cards. So, let's get to it. Let's build our deck. I'm in a custom map, so I can start off with all skill cards, basically. Alright, so we're going to take our 2 pressure points. We're going to take Empty the Body, Mantra, or Prostate anyway. Protect. We're going to grab another Protect, Halt, Prostrate, Protect. We'll take Miracle. Alright, there's our cards. Okay. And let's dive into the first floor of the spire. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and prostrate. Hey everyone. Please remember to take rest and drink some water while streaming, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that, MoPro. Alright. Empty. Halt. And might as well play collect. Alrighty. Hey guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. It really helps other people see the channel. The more active the chat is, so feel free to jump into chat. I mean, this game isn't like super time sensitive, so talking is easy. Alrighty. Alrighty. The nice thing about pressure points is the damage stacks every time you play it. So it really makes this run more viable. Alright, let's see here. We're going to remove one of our protects just to cut our deck size down. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We'll play a miracle and then play collect just to cut our deck size. Alright, doesn't matter which one we play on right now because it'll take out both of them. So, bam. Sweet. I don't think I want Tranquility. Ooh, remove a card from the deck. We'll remove another Protect. Okay. We're now on floor 5. Pressure points. Prostrate. Prostrate. Empty the body. And we're going to play collect so we can get our miracles in. Pressure points. Prostrate. Prostrate. Protect. Halt. Okay. Those are attacks, so we can't take those. And the one was a power card. Okay, we're going to do pressure points, so we can do a little bit more damage a little bit faster. Okay. We've got one doing 7 damage, one doing 6 damage. And I have no pressure points in play. So, let's go ahead and throw up that protect and a collect. What is everybody up to in chat? Okay. Pressure points right away on this will knock him out. We'll slap one there. And that should end our turn right there. Okay. Or, you know, nobody talk at all. Okay, so let's run pressure points. And I do not want crescendo. And I already got rid of 2 protects. I'm not looking for another one. It's too resource intensive this early. Oh, we could take that guy in the back out right now. Taking a sip. Based on Mopro or Mopro. I have no clue how to pronounce your screen name, dude. Sorry. Alright. I'll just say Mo or Mope. Alright. Pressure points. I know I'm rushing through these early levels because that's what I gotta do. We are now on floor 9. Ooh, this gives us a chance to upgrade our other pressure points. Okay, let's do halt, prostrate, prostrate. And we're going to go ahead and hit the collect. Okay, pressure points, pressure points. Halt, prostrate. There we go. That clears out both of them. Okay, we're on to our first elite. And it's this guy. What makes this part difficult is every time you play skill cards, he gets stronger. Unless you can take him out early enough. And since we're relying on skill cards, that's kind of a downside. Watch, it'll go from 14 to 16. But luckily I got my cards in. Or my pressure points to roll in. Nope, I don't want any of those. I mean, Sanctity. It does let us draw. And blocks for us. Yeah, we'll take Sanctity. And we will remove protect. And we're on to another elite. Now, because they have artifact, it negates one debuff. That prevents our marks from landing on them. So we got to remove the debuff first. Then we can lay it down. But we got to do that 3 times. So we have to play pressure points twice as much. Sanctity. Empty the body. We didn't draw into our pressure points. And those daze counters are really stacking up. Alright, well, we got rid of one of them anyway. Oh, let's throw our miracle down now. Sweet. Alright. We can play this pressure points. Sanctity? Nope, we didn't draw into our pressure points. That's like the only card that's making this run viable so far. Dude. That's what I'm saying. Alright. There we go. We got him. That's 2 elites cleared on the first floor of the first section of the tower. Now, Wish is a skill. Gain 6 plated armor, 3 strength, or 25 gold, and it exhausts itself. But it costs 3 to play. We don't have the resources to use this one. And the other 2 are our attacks, so we can't use those either for this run. Alright, Smith. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and play Sanctity. Or upgrade Sanctity anyway. Okay. This is the first boss. And he shifts mode every time we do 30 damage. Or not every time, but this time when we do 30 damage. Okay. So he's marked for 11 right now. Then it's going to go up to 22, which will make him shift modes. Sweet. $44, $55, and we got to throw down some protection over here. And let's just get rid of the collect card because it's kind of eating up our draw space here. Prostrate, prostrate, pressure points, Sanctity, another pressure points, and we got our first boss taken down. All right. Power potion. We can't even really use that. Power skill. But that skill creates an attack, so it's void for our run. Okay, so let's take the tiny house because it gives us extra life, upgrades a card, gives us gold, access to a potion, and ooh, another pressure points. All right, our deck just got stronger. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll in. What do you guys think? Floor or 1, 2, 3, or 4? Alright, which path are we choosing, chat? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Four? Alright. Number 4 it is. Okay. Now he has 3 artifacts, so we have to play pressure points 4 times just to get to him. It looks like we're taking damage on this one. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's an attack, and that's a power card. So, we're skipping those. Okay. There we go. We start off with 1 pressure points. Sanctity. Ooh, that gave us another pressure point. We're blocking for 17. He's hitting for 10. We're good. We're good. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to slap down another pressure point. Prostrate. Halt. Prostrate. And then we're going to miracle and collect. Just to get him out so we can draw into our next pressure point faster. There we go. Retain. Gain 5 block. When retained, increase its block by 2 this combat. That takes too long to become viable. At least for this run anyway. I mean, if we're stuck in a long drawn out combat, it gets better as it goes on. Halt. Prostrate. Okay. There's our 3 pressure points. We're going to prostrate again. And this time we're going to miracle and collect. Because we almost got these guys. But our mark is at 19. This guy's at 22. And this guy's at 18 with an 11. So either way, I'm going to have to play at least 2. There we go. Ooh. Forgotten altar. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding a sacrifice. While this option requires the golden idol, which we don't have, so we can make a sacrifice of our HP to gain 5 max. I think the 5 max HP is worth it. Or we could desecrate it and become cursed. I'm going to go with the 5 max HP. Okay. Okay. Now this guy can slap us with a curse during whenever he does this action, or he can apply a debuff. And I think this one he's going to slap us with a curse. And we don't have a way to stop it, so we just got to cycle in faster. There we go. Sweet. Alright, another mystery room. You encounter a group of bandits wearing large red masks. Hello, pay up to pass? A reasonable fee of all your gold will do. Okay. So we can either pay to skip this fight and lose all of our gold, or we can fight them. I think we're going to fight them, because I don't want to lose my gold. Alright, so we're going to take care of this guy in front. Prostrate, prostrate, sanctity. Come on, give us more pressure points. There we go. And we're going to slap another pressure point to the guy in the back. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, so this guy's at 14 with an 11 mark, and this guy's at 30 with an 8 mark. I'm going to play Sanctity to see if we draw another pressure. There we go. That's what I want. Alright, pressure points. Pressure points. And that should take care of that. Oh yeah. We're steamrolling this right now, guys. Alright. Evaluate. Gain 6 block and shuffle an insight into your pile. And the insight is also a skill card. So we can use it. And it gives us a draw 2 power. For free. So we're taking Evaluate. Alright. Merchant or fight? I don't know. What do you think, chat? Merchant or fight? That's a little less unanimous there, you two. Anybody else in chat want to chime in? Give us one way or the other. All right. Okay, we're going fight. Okay, so we're going to pressure point him in the back first with the lesser pressure point so it can double play. Evaluate. See, it created an insight to be shuffled into our deck. Sweet. Alright, so we're also going for pressure point in the back this time. Sanctity. Come on, draw one. Nope. Prostrate. Insight. There we go. Prostrate. Miracle. Collect. Just so we can burn through our cards faster. Alright. That takes care of the guy in the back. And then there goes the crow. Alright. There we go. We are clearing these floors. Okay, we're going to smith. And we're going to smith up our other pressure point. Ooh, treasure chest. The toy Omnithopter. Okay, whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. That's actually useful. Alright, we're going to go ahead and smith up one of these prostrates. Okay. And another elite fight. Which one is it? Oh, it's these guys. Okay. Now, the trick to this fight is this guy in the back will prevent you from playing attack cards, which doesn't affect us on this run. So let's go ahead and slap down a pressure point. Slap down the guy in the middle. Play Sanctity. We're going to play our halt. and evaluate. All right. Okay, we're going to pressure point the guy in front. We're going to prostrate, insight, and then play a pressure point right here in the middle. Okay, that's all we got this turn. Hey, Locke, welcome back. Okay. I think if we play pressure points on the guy in the front, it'll wipe everybody out. So, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, nope. The guy in the front survived by a little bit. Okay. Gold. Gira. You can now gain strength at rest site up to 3 times. So it would give us up to 3 strength for burning 3 rests. But that's a permanent 3 strength. Strength will not aid us in this run. We are not playing with attack cards. Oh, man. Okay, card removal. I'm running out of cards I want to remove. I think I have a pretty good deck right now. Question card. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. We will take that. Okay, we're gonna smith the other prostrate. Okay. These two. This guy up front is the tank. He has high life, and you gotta just beat over him. And then there's this guy in the back that keeps applying buffs and healing. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the guy with healing powers first. If you're ever a villain, always go for the healer first. Prostrate, halt. Okay. Now, he has 22 for his mark and 20. So we can go ahead and swap over to the big guy now. Halt. Evaluate. And we're going to go ahead and run our miracle and collect. Okay. Prostrate. That threw us into divine with all of our mantras. We're going to insight. We're going to sanctity. And there we go. That should be enough to knock him over. Bam! There it is. Woo! Don't need luck of the draw when your deck is small. Alright. We're at half health, or sitting just under half health. So, or just over half health anyway. We're going to go ahead and rest. Yeah, we're at 69 out of 82. He's got 2 artifacts, so he's going to negate our first 2 pressure points. Sanctity, draw another pressure point. There we go. Halt. Sweet. Alright, we're on the 2nd floor boss. Okay, we're going to miracle empty body. Okay, now we're going to prostrate, which puts us at 9. We're going to sanctity. We didn't draw him to the other prostrate. And we're just going to keep going after the big dude. Halt. Oof. Okay, he's going to hit us for 20. I really hope I draw into... There we go. Give myself a little bit more block. Ooh. Okay, insight. Now we can pressure point the guy in the back. Empty the body. Alright, that gave us just enough energy to play our hand out. Sweet. And there we go. We have successfully claimed the second floor boss. Okay, then we have an attack skill, power, and an attack. We can't play any of those in this run. Holy water. At the start of each turn, add 3 miracles, or at the start of each combat, add 3 miracles into your hand. It replaced our pure water. Okay. Which path are we taking? 1, 2, or 3? Come on, chat. What do you think? Path 1, 2, or 3? All right, 1 and 2. Anybody else in chat want to jump in? Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have to flip a coin for that one. Heads it's 1, tails it's 2. Flipping the coin. Heads it is. So it's 1. Alrighty, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Now the trick with these guys is you have to try to kill them all within the same turn, basically. So we're gonna be taking a bit of damage. Because they have this skill that when you knock them out, they regenerate and come back. Alright, prostrate, halt. And we're going to go ahead, miracle, collect. Or no, we'll do evaluate first, and then collect. Alright. See how when I took him out, he had those question marks going over his head? That was him preparing to regenerate for the next turn. Alright, so let's go here. We could pick up another halt, but I don't think we need to. Alright. Oh, these diamond head guys. Okay, they do have like one big attack, but it doesn't look like he has it. But they also can buff themselves. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and slap that one. Play halt, prostrate, empty the body. And end our turn there. Okay. So we're going to Sanctity. Pressure points, Miracle, pressure points. Alright, so we didn't even have to really worry about that guy. Now there is like a question mark room where you have to fight two of those guys. And if you don't take them out fast enough, it just, ooh, damages you like crazy. Okay. Now, these guys have thorns, and they get stronger whenever they do their strategic move that buffs them. It increases from like 3 to 5 to 7. And then, yeah. So whenever you attack them, it does damage to you. But luckily, our mark gets around that. So I'm going to mark those guys first. Now this guy, he explodes after 3 turns, dealing 30 damage. He's like a self-destruct Geo-dude. So, empty the body, miracle, 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 and collect. Alright. So, I'm really working on the guy who explodes first. And this guy right now is just filling up our deck with these dazed cards. Alright. Hopefully we can cycle through to more of our pressure points. Nope, not a single pressure point in hand. So let's halt. Let's use our insight. Ooh, we picked up 2 of them. Now we have to play it on him or else he's going to hit us for 30 damage. Because he has 1 turn at the end of this turn. He will explode. And he has 19 life and 11 mark. So he will survive a single play of mark. Or actually, no. We have 2 pressure points. We can slap that here on this guy. And then we can play again. There we go. Empty body and turn. Sweet. Ooh, an upgraded pressure points is one of our card rewards. I'm taking it. Alright, we're leading off with pressure points. Halt. Sanctity. Can we get any more? The earlier I can stack those pressure points on, the faster we can take this guy down. He has huge amount of health. He has 300 total, and right now he's sitting at 267. Alright, so let's slap down a miracle, 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 collect. And that's going to end this turn. Okay, pressure points, pressure points, pressure points, prostrate. Yeah, let's use our miracle and evaluate. Okay, we're going to use our insight and hopefully draw more pressure points. Oh, come on. Sanctity. Oh, yeah. Ooh, a skill potion. That's a potion we can actually use. So we're going to discard that. Slap that skill potion up there. There we go. Alright, we got these 3 guys. But they aren't linked. So we don't have to worry so much. But they do have some strong attacks. And they can take you down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play Miracle and Collect. They're hitting us for 14. And we had 13 block. We should be fine. But now this guy's hitting for 17. He has 6 strength. Eesh. And these 2 have 3. Alright, so we're going to definitely start working on this guy. Prostrate, halt. Ooh, we're taking damage on this one. First one's hitting us for 17, and we only have 12. And then the guy behind him's hitting us for 14. Ooh. So that's going to be 21 damage minus 12. Yeesh. Okay. There we go. And we... Alright, so this skill card is Inner Peace. If you are in Calm, you get to draw 3 cards. Otherwise, enter Calm, which is a helpful draw card and gives you the Calm status. And since we have Exit Stance, we could use that to cycle getting in and out to have more energy. But right now we're using the Miracle Collect combo. And this is Wave of the Hand. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 1 weak to all enemies. So that would let us get rid of everybody who uses the artifact at the beginning of the combat. And it would help us burn through those, but it would have to be in our starting hand. So that's why I'm not taking this one. And since I'm already using the Miracle and Collect combo, I'm not going to take the Inner Peace card. Plus, I like having my small deck right now. Alright, we're at a crossroads. We can either take the Rest Site to upgrade a card, or Rest, or we can take the Elite. What do you think, chat? Alright. Locke is saying Elite, I'm guessing. You're not going to chime in there, Mr. Later? And I'm guessing you're also saying Elite, Mr. Later? Okay. I mean, I think you guys should learn to spell a little bit better. Elite. It's E-L-I-T-E. It's on... Oh, you guys can't see that part of the screen. Alright, hold on. Let me show you real quick. Right there. Alright. Elite it is. Nobody else said anything different. Okay. Alright. So, with this guy, he goes into Phantom mode every other turn. And the Phantom mode makes it so it can only take 1 damage maximum. It doesn't matter buffs, anything else. He can only take 1 damage for each time damage would be applied. And he has 185 health. But right now, he doesn't have the Phantom status on. So, this is our chance to start off with a bunch of damage. Pressure points. Pressure points. Sanctity. Prostrate. Prostrate. Pressure points. So we were able to do that. But next turn, we're not going to be able to do like any damage at all. It doesn't matter what our mark level is. Watch. And he's going to hit us for 45. Okay. So pressure points. See, he only took 1 damage. Okay. So we're going to play Prostrate, Halt, Evaluate. Ooh, and I don't have any other cards. We're going to go ahead and play that Skill Potion now. Skill Potion! Judgment will automatically kill an enemy if it has 30 or less damage. Evaluate. 6 block and shuffles an Insight. Or Perseverance, which is the 5, and as long as we hold it in our hand, it increases our block. We're going to go with the Evaluate. It was the highest block we could get. Ooh. Alright, now we have burn cards that he played against us. These are unplayable, and at the end of our turn, we take 2 damage. Now he's lost his phantom status, so we can finally lay down some damage, but I only had the 1 pressure point. Ooh, I cycled into 2 more. There we go! Woohoo! Alright, 27 gold, a sundial, ancient potion, and skill, tranquility, blasphemy, enter divinity, die next turn, and it exhausts. So we have to play this card on our winning turn. I am not taking that risk. And the other skill card is Crescendo, which holds in our hand and lets us enter Wrath. Okay, we're going to skip that. Alright, 3-way crossroads. Everybody in chat, tell me which path we should take. We can take the rest, we can take the fight, or we can take the mystery room. Alright, later saying fight. Locke is saying mystery room. Anybody else in chat want to help pick? Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip the coin then. Alright, so between those two, I'm going to flip a coin. Tails for fight, and heads for mystery room. And it was tails, so we're in the fight. Pressure points. Pressure points. Empty the body. Prostrate. Halt. Now, this guy has the malleable condition, so he gains block every time you hit him. If you use successive attacks as a single card play, it like doubles up how much he gets malleable for. But that's not going to apply to our fight. What does is he cycles his attacks. So right now it's 7 with a debuff. And we can't change. Normally you can change that by attacking him and doing damage. But our mark doesn't apply that. So I'm thinking next turn he's going to cycle to his strong hit. Yeah. So he's going to hit us for 22 and gain block. Okay. Hopefully we can get the block we need. Evaluate. Nope. Miracle. 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 And collect. Ooh. Yeesh. Okay. Oh, 1 more pressure point and we win. Sweet! Gold. Can't take the attack potion. We get a halt. There's an upgraded empty the body, but I don't want that. Alright, we're good. Sweet. Alright. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do you do? I am war, which lets us fight a boss from Act 1 to obtain a rare relic. I am awake upgrades all cards, but we can no longer heal at rest sites, or heal in general, I guess. Or I am healthy, heal to full HP, but then become cursed with doubt. Now, doubt is a curse that's unplayable, and at the end of your turn you gain weak. Well, we're pretty good on health, so I don't want to do that one. I'm not going to upgrade all cards because there's not much left to upgrade. So it's fight a boss from Act 1. Oh, okay, it's the same boss from Act 1. There's different bosses for Act 1, and it doesn't always give you the same one. We're going to play out our miracles and slap down our collect. Okay. We're going to slap down our pressure points. Sanctity. And we're going to prostrate. And we got enough blocks, so we don't need to forcibly play other cards. Okay. This should be enough pressure points to wipe him out. 1, 2, 3. And that's the boss from Act 1. Alright, 50 gold. The Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. Which is nice, but the 7 turns is a killer. It means like you're really stuck at not being able to do damage. Weakness Potion. And add a card. The only skill card here is Meditation. Put 2 cards from your discard pile into your hand and retain them. Enter Calm and end your turn. So it immediately ends a turn, but would let us cycle to cards that we can guarantee for next hand. Which isn't terrible, it's just not the way this deck is built. This deck is already built small. I have a total of 11 cards in it. So, Blue Candle, unplayable. Curse cards can now be played. Whenever you play a curse card, lose 1 HP and exhaust it. Which is useful for some deck strategies, just not this one. Alright, we're at another crossroads. Is it fight or mystery room? Alright, chat. Let me know which one you want me to pick. Fight or mystery room? Alright, locks in with mystery room. And later's in with mystery room. You guys both misspelled mystery. Just saying. I get what you're saying, though. Alright. Alright. Okay, navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract, spinning and shifting gently in the air. And our only option is for interact. Now, the first option lets us, called recall, lets us add 1 colorless card to our deck. The second option, recall, lets us add 2 colorless cards to the deck, but we lose 5 HP. The last one lets us add 3 colorless cards to the deck, but we lose 10. I'm going to add the 1 colorless card to the deck. And attack, a skill. Add a random colorless card to your hand. That's too risky for us to play on this run because it can give us an attack or a power card. So I'm not going to take Jack of all trades. If it could guarantee a skill card, then maybe. And then the last option is Discovery. Choose 1 to 3 random cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. It could force us into attacks or power cards, so we're not going to take Discovery. Okay, we're at a 3-way crossroad. Merchant, fight, or the unknown room, since you guys can't seem to spell mystery. Unknown. And shop. Okay. Anybody else want to chime in? Because right now it's up to a coin toss because nobody has consensus here. All right. Heads shop, tails, the unknown room. And it's tails. Okay, tails for the unknown room. Ooh, okay, this one. Highly ornamented tomb can be seen on either side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins with a scratched out inscription above it. Okay, now our options here are to leave or to don the red mask and gain 222 gold. We are donning the red mask. Okay, that threw us into a fight. Okay, so we got the Thorn Sky, the Repulsor. He's going to fill our deck with Daze cards. And we have the Spheric Guardian. This is the guy that has the artifacts. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw pressure points on the Thorn Sky. And then start working on that sphere. Okay, prostrate, evaluate. End our turn. Okay, we didn't pull any pressure points, so let's go ahead and slap down an insight. And we drew dazed counters. Prostrate, halt, empty the body, and collect. Those two dazed counters stopped us from drawing pressure points, I'm believing. Alright. Now let's work on this repulsor guy in the middle. Alright. Sweet. Bottled Miracle. Add 2 miracles to your hand. We already have enough of those. Alright, another crossroads. Chat, jump in. We have a fight or a rest site. Alright, neither one of you two is jumping in on this one. Oh, hi later, welcome back. Did we lose you for a second? Right now we're at a crossroads. It's fight or rest. Fight? Okay. We're hovering over fight. Lock, you chiming in, or did we lose you too? Alright, it's looking like fight. Okay, now this guy is only around for 5 turns. And when you damage him, he takes, or his damage that he's doing that turn gets reduced. It is possible to kill him with our deck setup, but I don't think we'll be able to because it kind of requires us to keep playing pressure points every turn because the damage stacks. But he has a total of 999 health. Let's go for it. Come on, everybody. Believe in us. Okay. Right now he's sitting at a mark of 22. And he's at 966. Alright. Pressure points. Pressure points. Sanctity. There's another pressure point. Evaluate so we can get our draw power. And prostrate so we can build up in case we need some extra energy here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and insight. Hopefully draw our pressure points. There we go. Prostrate will throw us into... Nope, it's one shy of divinity. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pressure points. Pressure points. Evaluate so we have extra draw power. And now he's sitting at 691. And we are going to be doing 88 damage this turn. Alright. Well, for the next card anyway. 99. Sanctity. Prostrate. Insight. Pressure point. Pressure points. Alright. So our mark level is at 121 now. And we're doing... He only has 273. So we need 2 more pressure points to take him out. Empty the body. And turn. Alright. We got this. We got this. Come on. Alright. Pressure point. Alright. 141 health. And we're doing 132 for mark damage plus 11. Which will put us at 143. Which is just enough to take him out. There we go! We got him! Woohoo! 14 gold. And empty the mind. Draw 3 cards and exit your stance. That draw 3 is powerful, and we could add it to the deck, but I'm kind of liking our deck balance. We just cleared that 999 health boss within 5 turns. So, what you thinking? Yeah, we're just not going to take any cards. Alrighty. From the darkness, an arm pulls you into a small shop. As your eyes adjust, you see a pale woman with sharp claws gesturing towards a wall of potions. Buy a potion now, she states. And buy 1 potion for 20, 2 potions for 30, 3 potions for 40. Well, we really can't use anything but a skill potion. So, it's going to cost us gold. Well, we have 726 gold, so we might as well try the 3 potions, aim for a skill. Nope. We have get Bottled Miracle, Speed, and Entropic. Entropic will refill all the potion slots you have. So we can't take any of those. Alright. Smith. Let's smith our miracle. It just gives us +1 extra turn for drawing. Oh, the time warp. Okay, so this guy only lets us play 12 cards. And then it immediately ends our turn. It doesn't matter when those 12 cards are played. It can be split up between each turn. But it has a little card counter right here at the bottom. So, watch. It's going to go up as soon as I play 1. See, the card counter goes... Now it's at 2. If I end my turn here, I'll be taking 15 damage, because 5 times 3 is 15. But I'm going to throw up some block. Prostrate. And now the card counter's at 5. So next turn, we have a maximum of 7 cards to play. But we're going to play 2 because he's blocking. Alright. And we're going to end our turn there. Okay. We're going to pressure point. Pressure point. 9. I can kick that over to 12 now, so you can see that it like immediately ends the turn. So we're going to go Sanctity for some blocking. Miracle. And Evaluate. And see, it immediately ended our turn as soon as the counter hit 12. Pressure point. Pressure point. And we're going to go ahead and prostrate. Insight. Come on, draw our pressure points. There we go. And bam! Woohoo! Sweet. Thump. 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 A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. And this, the heart of the spire, source of this evil. Hit the continue button. You prime your staff with divine energy. Attack. You deal 865 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but it's ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? Continue. You ask yourself, have I ever been here before? You feel that you have dealt a total of 248,000 damage, or 923 damage to the heart. A total of 14,636,643,707 damage has been dealt to all who have challenged the heart. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Victory? Question mark. Alright guys, thanks for watching this live skills only playthrough. I might do it again with a different character. Right now, I think the only character I can't do it with is the Ironclad, because he has no skill cards that do damage. He has power cards that will do damage when he plays a skill card. But by skill cards alone, no, I don't think he can. So I'd have to add colorless cards to the custom setting. And hopefully we draw into a skill card that deals damage. Like the bomb or something. But remember, hey, guys, you can like, comment, subscribe. It all helps out my channel. Especially if you want to see more of this kind of content. On Mondays, I do a group playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. And that's been a blast. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me while I played through this. Alright, you guys have a good one.